Hello, guys. Good day once again. Adelola Shokoya here. So it's so good to be here. Today we're looking at the market again. Just that in this video, normally the what we normally do is I normally shoot this video before the market open, but this weekend was a whole lot. I got a lot going on this weekend. I was on vacation, with my family, and then I just got back. So it was a we went out to have a lot of fun. So that's why I'm shooting this video after the market has opened. I think this is almost 2 hours after market has opened. But I'm gonna be fast on this one, okay? Because the market is open already. So on Friday we saw NFP, and I'm currently on the daily time frame of the US dollar, the dollar index. That's the DXY. So price bounce off from this support that I already highlighted. I already expect that price should bounce off from here, because I've seen that price has been bouncing up some Friday. There was a confirmation of that's what I was expecting. So this particular candle, this big bullish engulfing candle, bounced off from this support, as you can see, around 103. And when market opened earlier on, we saw that that's a movement continues to the upside. Although what I'm expecting, I'm expecting that when we have enough liquidity in the market, we should have price, come down a little bit before we have this move to the upside, before we continue that move to the upside. If you go to the weekly time frame as well, you will see that we form a nice like an armor at this around this support. So I expect that price to, for this week, I expect price to soar to the upside. But normally, price should trace a little bit, to come get liquidity and to shake out people. You know how this market normally does. It doesn't move in one, it doesn't just move like this, right? It does this, and then boom, right? So I'm expecting something that looks like this. At least I'm expecting price to come test this minor resistance around there, this week, right? So I would say that let's see what is happening on gold. So gold finally on Friday after NFP, broke. There's a minor resistance around there. Actually, I've been playing with gold before NFP. I bought some around there, and before NFP, I don't always like staying in the market during NFP. The North Farm payroll is about the only market that I'm very cautious about. Sorry, it's about the only um fundamentals when it comes to fundamental news, when it comes to data that I'm always very, when I'm in the market, if I'm in a trade that is positive and I'm very sure of, I'll rather, what I normally do is I'll take half of that trade out of my position and log the remaining half at break even. If I'm not sure of a trade, I'll just come out of that trade. Like on this gold trade, I was in this buy trade. I entered a buy on a gold trade. I think that was on Wednesday, and I actually ride this move. So on Thursday evening, before Friday market open, I come out of that trade. And so I didn't trade on Friday. So until I saw this candle after the close of the day, this particular candle. So for gold, I'll be careful taking a buy right now. All right. Then we are still sitting on the support, although price has not taken out the support. I expect price to pull back and continue to the downside for gold. But overall, like I've been saying on this channel, I'm bullish on gold because of the macroeconomics, political war going on, and politics, especially the general election that is coming up in the US. Also, the war that is going on in the Middle East, Israel and Palestine. Also, the one war going on between Russia and Ukraine, and not forgetting BRICS. BRICS they are really pulling out from the dollar and they are putting their money in gold and other assets. So I expect gold to keep surging. But then gold is actually what gold is building right now. What we are seeing right now is a retracement from all this up move. If you go to the weekly time frame, you see that for the year, we've been in an upsurge for gold. We've been in a crazy bullish move for gold, as you can see. We've been moving up like like the bears. Gold as the bulls have been killing the bears. So I expect price to to push down to the downside. But I've been saying on this channel, for gold, any opportunity for retracement, and it's a good opportunity to take a buy again. So I hope that price will break this support so that we'll move more to the downside and give us more opportunity to buy. As a matter of fact, I'm praying and I'm hoping that price push down to this side to 2,100 before we continue to the upside. All right, I'm still super bullish on gold. But like I like to say, this retracement is actually LD for this market. I expect this price to keep pushing down. As you can see, we are battling this support. If price can break this support at 2,200, we should be pushing to the downside. All right. So having said that, let's see what Bitcoin also did on Friday. For Bitcoin, before NFP, price was, I was so happy when I saw Bitcoin around that 73,000. I was expecting price to come take out this high. Been waiting for price to take out this high, but we see this pullback to the $69,000 area. If I don't want to be sentimental, because I'm sentimental about Bitcoin because I have a lot of positions, a buy position I'll be holding for some time. All right. So, but what Bitcoin is printing now is actually bearish. If I don't want to be too sentimental. If you go back to the daily time frame, around this area, but as long as this support holds around 66,000, as long as we don't take out this support, and we are still, there's a lot of upside. You can still see these for Bitcoin to the upside. All right. There's a lot of speculation that we might see rate cut this year. All right. And if we see rate cut this year, we should see Bitcoin keep moving to the upside. If not, price can, we can see a lot of sideways trading for Bitcoin. That's what Bitcoin normally do after Bitcoin alpha. You see a couple of months price range. Price will keep ranging and ranging and ranging until we'll now see a breakout to the upside. I'm still very bullish on Bitcoin as well. Okay, based on historical movement of Bitcoin after Bitcoin alpha. And also during US election, every 4 years, Bitcoin normally does do well. All right. So I haven't said that. Let's see what is happening, currency. Before I move on, if you have not subscribed to this channel, ensure you do so. Click on the subscribe button, and also ensure you also like and share. All right. Also, we have a free Telegram group. I'll be dropping the link in the description below. Make sure you join our channel. I haven't said that, so let's move on. So for pounds, because DXY is very, we saw DXY bounced off. I expect pounds to keep moving to the downside. Also, as you can see, we have this gigantic bearish engulfing candle. So, but then I expect price that's what the price normally do, to come to this zone, to the discount zone before we keep pushing down. There are two ways you can trade this. Like I always say on this channel, I will never sell. Pardon me. I'm not going to sell. I'm not going to be selling. I'm not going to be taking a sell around this support. There's a support here. All right. I'll rather expect price to come to me around the discount zone. So let me put my Fibonacci retracement. So I'll be waiting for price to come into this zone. And if I see price around this zone, I'll take my sell and put my stop loss above this area, expecting price to push it to the downside. That's one way you can trade. That's the first way. If you want to be super conservative, eventually price doesn't come to this zone, because sometimes, the market can be very funny. The price might not come to this zone. All right. So what you want to do is you want to wait for price to break this counter trend line. This one I have here. By the way, I'm on the daily time frame. You want to wait for price to do this. Normally, price will do this, break this counter trend line and push back. What is known as break and retest, to come back and test this. Come and test this trend line to see if this trend line will hold, and then boom, we'll come to the downside. All right. So I'm watching pounds, especially this week. I want to actually jump on pounds because I'm loving the structure I'm seeing on pounds. All right, so moving on. Euro USD also. Euro USD actually opened with a gap. We saw this gap. Normally, 90% of the time, anytime you have a gap, price, not every time, by the way, price, we do this, we close this gap first. We see a close of this gap and then price continuing downside. All right. So I'm expecting that to play out. Actually, I want to see a close of this gap before I start taking my sell. So I'm standing on the side on this one for pounds, for Euro USD. So quickly, let's check pounds JPY. So pounds JPY seems to be, it's on my sell zone. As you can see, I have my sell zone around there. As long as this support, this resistance hold on this daily time frame, I'll be looking for it to sell pounds JPY. But for the JPY pairs, like I've been saying on this channel, and if you're on my Telegram channel, you will understand that I've said that I've been very careful, selling the JPY pairs because it's been stupidly bullish, for some time now. As you can see, it's just been moving to the upside like the bears doesn't exist. It's been crazily bullish. As you can see, look at this. If you look at this 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 candle on this weekly time frame, normally when you have a candle like this, you should have price continue downside, but then price bounced off from the support and went and test the high again. So for last week, what we saw was, this resistance holds. All right. So this is telling me that we can still continue the downside. All right, for pounds JPY, and I'm praying y'all as well that pounds JPY actually crash the downside so that we can have more opportunity to buy. That's also my prayer for pounds JPY. So now, lastly, I'll be looking at NASDAQ today. The NASDAQ, just like the JPY pairs have been, the NASDAQ, the S&P 500, they have been very, very bullish this year. As you can see, still pushing to the upside. So last week we have a little pullback, and from here we can also see some pullback before price continue the upside. All right. So I'll be calling it, a wrap here. If you are not subscribed to this channel, make sure you do so. Also, ensure you join our Telegram channel. Okay, make sure you like and share. All right. So I'll be seeing you in the next video. Do have a beautiful, beautiful trading week. All right, bye.